How's it going, guys? My name is Shreyas and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about the documentary The Game Changers, and it has been gaining a lot of popularity, and a lot of people have been actually messaging me to review this. So I went and watched it myself. I would have watched it anyway, but in my own time. But yeah, it's available on Netflix. So if you have that friend, if you don't have Netflix and you don't want to pay that much money for Netflix monthly, yeah, you might have that one friend who has Netflix and just go message him. Okay, so yeah, guys, one of the reasons why this game changes has been getting a lot of hype is because of the people behind it. We have Lewis Hamilton, who is, I think multiple times Formula One champion. We have Novak Djokovic, I think 15 Grand Slams in tennis. Then we also have James Cameron, one of the greatest filmmakers in the world. Then we have who else? Yeah, we have a few more influential people. I completely forgot the other names, but yeah, that is one of the reasons why it has got really popular. And also Arnold Schwarzenegger has a small role in this documentary as well. So look, guys, first of all, one thing that most of us do not like about vegans is they make personal attack on others. 80% of the vegans do that. There are very good content creators who are vegans that I watch myself as well, not like limited to the fitness thing, but or they make other videos as well. So I do follow people who are vegans. I do not follow vegans who make content. I follow content creators who are vegans as well. So yeah, most of the content that I watch on YouTube, they make personal attacks. There's a guy who looks exactly like me now. Okay, he's a vegan. He's a very popular vegan channel. He'll be bashing everyone. He'll tell people, you eat meat. I'm pretty sure your kid will also get heart diseases and that kind of stuff. So this movie, like, the first positive of this movie is they did not do that. They did not bash people who ate meat. They tried to educate people or the whole world, because majority of the world is eats meat. They try to educate people about the benefits, or how a plant-based diet, contrary to the popular belief, is as good as uh, a non-vegetarian diet or a meat-based diet. So that is the first thing they had to do, and that is the first thing that they did. Because let's be honest, guys, people are being told, and the mainstream media also does this, saying plant-based diet is inferior because you can't get this and that. No, I don't think it's inferior. It's just that you need to be a little bit smarter. You need to be a little bit more structured. Whereas a meat-based diet, as long as you get this much amount of protein, you get this much amount of carbs, you eat your plants for carbs anyway, or you eat your non-animal based products for carbs anyway. So that's not going to be an issue. So you'll get all your nutrients. So that is why it's believed that a vegetarian diet is not good. It will leave you with deficiencies and all that. It's partially true but not true. That is the main thing, or the main concept of this movie. So I do not want to give you spoilers. I'll try to explain it in a very different manner, so that you guys go and watch it. If you watched it, then you might agree or disagree with me. So first point is that's what I really like. Second thing is, now I can make a movie. I can get 5 great singers, and I can ask them how they improved their singing. They can say that I went to a room, I closed my door, and I sang for 50 hours straight. And I can ask the same question to 5 other people who might have done the same thing. Does this mean that that is the best way, or that is the best way to improve your singing? No, right? Similarly, in this, if they just used examples of all these athletes, they used a strongman, they used a weightlifter, they used a marathon runner, they used UFC fighters, they used a lot of other different examples, they used track runners and all that. If they only use the opinions and experiences or word of mouth of these 10 athletes, then we would have reached Mars and moon and all that without any science. So yes, the keyword is science. They used a lot of research, good research, to explain few of the important topics. But the negative side, which we'll talk later, is also very important. Okay, so that is the second point. They used good research to explain things. The third thing is, so if you are like a nerdy guy, it might you might be interested in watching this movie. Third thing is, they spoke about environmental change. Now environmental change is not just limited to because people are eating meat. it is also because of a lot of other things that humans do, including vegans as well. I'm pretty sure vegans drive cars as well. So environmental change is an important thing. So what they tried to, the message that they wanted to share is, even if half of the world reduces its meat consumption by half, I think the lifespan of our planet would be multiplied by 100 easily, right? So that is the thing. And I'll also talk about my diet later on, and what I would suggest most people should be doing. So that these are some of the positives. And the movie is the documentary is just 1 hour 25 minutes long, so it's not like a 2 hour documentary, it's just 1 hour 25 minutes long. Okay, so yeah, these are some of the positives. Now the negatives, I did not find many negatives, but one thing they spoke about a lot is injuries. They used examples of NFL athletes, that is American football. I don't know why they call it football, but it triggers me, because the real football is football, the one we kick with our feet, right? So yeah, anyway, they spoke about how athletes recover better on a vegan diet and a plant-based diet and all that, and they say eating meat can be bad, it can cause injuries and all that. Now for this, they did not have much backing. They used personal experiences and personal opinions to justify this whole point. So I do not believe that. Injuries sometimes can be luck as well. If I want to injure you while playing football, I could easily do that. I could put my studs into your shin, or even your chin if I wanted to, and I could injure you. Does it have anything to do with you being vegan or not? No, right? So similarly, sometimes you need to think in a logical manner as well. Injuries are down to some luck as well. But I understand, if someone has got benefit, you might want to try it. Yeah, try. That is the most important word. Try it. Don't say that is the only way to, that is the best way to get out of injuries. Okay, that is the first thing. Second thing, don't throw eggs at me, please. Okay, you're not supposed to throw eggs. This is a plant-based video, so throw broccolis at me for saying this. But Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now the only reason I found, from the whole documentary of Arnold being there, is for the hype. If Arnold is there, anything Arnold is associated with gets hyped up a lot. So he says he has been a world champion, he has won multiple Mr. Olympias and all that, and he also says that he has a lot of health issues now. That is, I think he's 70, 72, and I think he's 70, right? While I think he was 70 while they were shooting it. So he said he has reduced his meat and all that, which is good. That is the main point, which will be the next point. So I think Arnold being there is not, it's a good thing for the promotional and marketing side of the movie, but I don't think using him, because he has used a lot of steroids, let's be honest, and one of the major side effects of steroids is heart diseases. Let's be honest, we don't even have to be honest, it's a fact. So there is one more vegan IFBB pro bodybuilder whose Instagram I just saw. I'll post his picture. That guy says that his way of dieting is the best and all that, and he shows a lot of, he eats a lot of food. He shows a lot of junk food, which they also show at the end. They show a lot of pizzas and burgers, vegan burgers and all that. Now I'll tell you one thing, guys, a vegan junk food is as bad as a non-vegetarian junk food. Okay, you can't compare junk food. You can't say that, you can't take an example of, you can't compare a cheeseburger or a hamburger with rice and lentils. You can't do that. Of course, your hamburger will be much more bad for you than your rice and lentils. So that is one thing. Just because something is vegan and it's in the category of junk food doesn't mean you can eat it. You can eat it, but it's as good as eating a hamburger, in my opinion, at least. Okay, so coming to the conclusion, I want to conclude this video very fast, guys. All I would like to say is, we need to talk a lot about exercising as well. We need to talk about eating enough food for survival and enough food to perform better. We need not be eating too much food. We shouldn't be eating too, even if you eat very less on a vegan diet, you can still go anorexic. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, exercise well, be active, eat enough food to survive, and eat enough food to improve your performance and get enough protein. That's pretty much it. Rest well, sleep well, Done. That's all you need to do, guys. If you are comparing a home cooked meal with the meal that you eat at a restaurant, you can't do that. You can't do that. Of course, the meal that you eat outside would be much more unhealthier because of all the fats they use. So guys, basically, what I'm trying to say is, just eliminate all the junk food and don't let people say that, you shouldn't eat this. All I'm saying is reduce and have a balance. Have good vegetables in your diet, which I'm guilty of not having vegetables in my diet, lot of vegetables. So at least one serving per day of vegetable, at least one serving of fruits every single day. I tell all my clients to do that. Tell them one serving of vegetable, one serving of fruit every day. And also make sure that you get, a balance of everything. You can eat meat, there's nothing wrong in it. Just do not eat too much meat that you get constipated. That's what I'm saying. You can get your you don't need too much protein as well. You need 1.8 to 2 grams of protein max per pound of body weight, per kg of body weight. So it's not like it's very hard to get it with a combination of plant-based and non-plant-based food sources. So that is it, guys. This topic will never end. Vegans will say that that's the best diet. I don't think a lot of non-vegetarians say that non-vegetarian is the only way. I think we are quite open about it. Let them do their stuff, we'll do our stuff. But again, one point that you need to remember is, for me, I was a vegetarian 2 years back. I did it for 6.5 months, and I always struggled with bloating. My gut used to come out so much, not because I was fat. I was at a body fat of 14% that time. So that used to be very bad for me, and eventually I couldn't. I just gave up. Okay, so I did try it as well. Do not come at me saying how would you know and all that. I did it for 6.5 months, not 6.5 days. So anyway, guys, I'll leave it open to you. Comment down below whatever you think about this, and I'll see you all in the next one, which will be tomorrow again. So I'll be trying to make uploads regularly with proper content, not fillers. I'll make unique topics every single day. So thanks a lot for the support, guys, over the years. I appreciate that a lot. I'll see you all. Take care and peace out.